Siona God, hello all. Good afternoon, Awado. Thank you for watching. So this is day 7 of reading Lone Wolf Alpha Squad Copy Over by James Rink, and this is his story. IDARF, Interplanetary Defense and Reaction Forces. In 1991, the Cabal and the Mars Germans signed a cooperative action treaty allowing the Cabal to take over the 20-acre moon base in Draco territory. They also created IDARF, which stands for the Interplanetary Defense and Reaction Forces. The IDARF regiment was told they would be helping to save the indigenous populations from alien aggressors. But in reality, both sides, the military and alien aggressors, were being manipulated and controlled by the Draco. In the 2000s, once the Cabal got their own SSP fleet under IDARF and with help from the Draco, they began taking over other worlds, many of them occupied with humans, and installing loyal Cabal families, central banks, and fiat monetary systems to control the masses. According to Johann Fritz, Johann Fritz, in 2018, there was a schism within Darkfleet. The Draco, infected with black goo, had begun requiring executive-level officers to also consume black goo. Black goo is a sentient AI biobot goo that was discovered on a planet far outside our galaxy. Consuming it causes your IQ to shoot up astronomically, but in the process, you lose what makes you human. Didn't Matt Damon make a movie about that or something, but instead it was like a pill or something like that? Anyway, your connection to God's source becomes overwritten by AI. Members become locked into a hive mind matrix, resulting in more cruel, negative, and unemotional behaviors. In addition to this problem, the officer class was also very upset with the human slavery issue. The black goo problem in Darkfleet will continue until the schism occurs, after which about 20% of the officer class revolts and their command joins the Alliance instead. Space Force. By 2020, the ICC Controlling Council had grown to about 12 members, one of which is Space Force, and the general in charge of the council is a white hat who is seeking preparation for disclosure of the SSP to humanity. Bring it on. Due to the ongoing operations, I cannot comment more about Space Force at this time. We have a long way to go to clean up this mess. There are billions of human slaves being held off-world. The Cabal is spreading their Babylon mystery magic off-world to other peoples who don't know any better. Noct Waffen remains mostly intact and under control of the Draco and negative AI, but the timeline is changing to positive now. On planet Earth, the secretive network of planetary corporations are also losing their control and power over this planet. Alliance. The Alliance consists of an interplanetary alliance of various 5D to SD civilizations that have mutually agreed to take care of problems in the galaxy. The Alliance recently came to this sector of space and have just started working with the Earth Alliance. The Earth Alliance, aka Earth Guardians, have been here for millions of years, and they serve to protect planet Earth as well as reduce problems between realms, while not interfering with each other's civilizations. Earth Alliance was created by various inner Earth civilizations that teamed up together in order to protect planet Earth when it was under attack. Unlike the Earth Defense Force, which reports to the ICC, the Earth Alliance reports only to themselves. The Alliance and Earth Alliance are considered positive groups, and they are seeking a timeline of public disclosure of the SSP to humanity. In the near future, the leadership here on planet Earth is about to make a major flip to the positive. A new financial system will help liberate humanity, and medbeds will be coming out to heal everyone who wants it, and then anyone can live as long as they want. Over the next few years, the Souls of Secret Space Program veterans, SSP, will be getting stronger as they are reimbursed energetically as the Alliance frees them from slavery. Their abilities and memories will be returning back to prepare them for what is to come in the future. By 2030, SSP veterans will be the new leaders, teachers and guides of humanity, and will be responsible for setting the example for others as beacons of light and the newly emerging fifth density Earth. During a time of confusion, by 2048 to 2053, the monetary system will become a dinosaur and a better system will replace it. The beauty of Terraria will return to planet Earth, and the old cities will be demolished for something better. In 2053, Space Force will eventually change its name to Space Alliance and then again to Earth Space Alliance. in 2153. And soon parts of Dark Fleet will merge with Space Alliance. Once planet Earth is fully liberated by 2070, the Galactic Federation will pull out of our system as they no longer want to baby us. Around 2060, former retired and healed super soldier and SSP assets will start to be recruited, given enhanced avatar clone bodies, and asked to participate in the cleansing of our universe of the black goo and Ciacar, Ciakahrr presence once and for all. A species called Negumak, Negumak, Nomopo, Gnomopo, the Killytokurt, Killytokurt, and Space Alliance will play a key role in a battleground 2098 in the Thuban, Thuban Draco Ciacar system. The Ciacar have a large outpost presence there. Once this fight is won, the Draco will learn they are no longer welcome in this galaxy. Space Alliance has plans on trapping the consciousness of the Draco in a stasis loop. Once they are looped, they will be trapped as long as the Alliance wants them to be. The Alliance has the tech right now, but it is not honed enough to make sure it works properly. After that, many more negative groups will defect, and many of the more regressive species have already left this galaxy and dimension. So the clone body thing, I wonder if that's like Avatar. Anyway, the Federation, or if it means actual clones. Anyway, the Intergalactic League of Nations, which interfaces with the UN, is the name they have on Earth, but they call themselves the Federation. They are a group of ETs that oversees and enforces the protection of underdeveloped species, which we were for a long time, and why the Draco were hiding their presence. This is all tied into ancient wars between the Draco and humanity, which resulted in the destruction of Atlantis and Lemuria. Planetary corporations. Secretive planetary corporations have been directing and controlling the path of humanity for thousands of years. Some of them are just private military mercenary groups, but others have their own agendas at hand and access to extremely advanced technology, which is often used to manipulate the public. On April 26, 2020, the time loop of 20 years was broken after a huge worldwide meditation. The collective state of mind, astral being, changed sides to a more positive orientation. This is known as the egregory, Egregory, an astral being that represents the state of planetary consciousness. Egregore also, okay, so it's Egregore, and in parentheses also Egregor, is an occult concept representing a thought form or collective group mind, an autonomous psychic entity made up of and influencing the thoughts of a group of people. The time loops are created by the negative planetary corporations, Monarch Solutions, and Mobius, with the goal to cause humanity to fail so that the planet could be depopulated and other races could take over. However, despite their tampering at the end of each of these 20-year periods, humanity has been graduating, leaving them behind. So they have been traveling back to the year 2000 over and over in order to create a new set of negative paradoxes to see if they beat up, down, this is how it says, this is how it's written, if they beat up down humanity into an apocalypse timeline. We as a species have been stuck in these time loops, and most of us are not aware except through the Mandela effect. Now that we are outside of the time loop, SSP vets will soon recover their memories. Before April 26, 2020, if someone recovered their memories of trauma from MILABs, MILABS, trip seat, etc., they may have gone crazy. But now that we are past this date, people will start to remember, and they will not harm themselves or others due to the positive egregory on the planet. The following is a list of planetary corporations that are involved with interfacing with humanity on our planet, or to indirectly, it's probably through off-world, but it says though off-world, SSP programs. Most of these groups are negative, however, a few are working to bring about positive change. Monarch Solutions Limited. Monarch is a negative planetary corporation established around the fall of Atlantis. They operate multiple facilities, but their largest is a giant DUM, which is deep underground military base underneath the border of the USA and Canada near Toronto, that has been there for over 6,000 years. It's headed by Paul Serene, Serene, whose clone is the actor Kevin Spacey. Most of their staff members are infected with astral parasites. They are basically responsible for pretty much everything bad on this planet, implicated in human trafficking, sex, and mind control experiments such as cortexiphan, Cortexiphan, to ramp up aggression and psychic abilities, as well as chemtrailing the public with chemicals to reduce reproductive rates, and biobots made in laboratories on Mars. And here's their symbol, Monarch. And I wonder, what is the play on that show Monarch with all those titans and everything? MERG, M-U-R-G, Monarch Umbrella Refugee Group. The Monarch Umbrella Refugee Group are ultralight soldiers that have since escaped from Monarch and Umbrella facilities and are using Monarch weapons against them, such as using stolen AI to mutate their DNA in order to hack computers with their minds. Beth Wilder, in parentheses, Nathan Wilder's aunt, was a Monarch operative working under Paul Serene as a mole, helped expose their operation. MERG has no centralized leadership and is somewhat fragmented. Some of these refugees were so addicted to cortexiphan that they would have died without it and are slowly being weaned off it. The core group of the survivors include Maxine Caulfield, Caulfield, Chloe Price, and Rachel Amber, who are featured in the Life is Strange video game. I had a relationship with Maxine while on the moon, and my daughter is now grown up and living in Los Angeles and looking for her father. I lost contact with Maxine before I was able to get more details to locate her. Mobius, M-O-B-I-U-S. Mobius is responsible for creating the matrix we are living in since World War II. They are located in a pocket universe outside of our reality. Originally, there was another smaller subgroup of people trying to reinforce positive behavior of world leaders. That timeline became split millions of years ago during a war, but the war was so complicated they had to create pocket universes to live out each agenda, and Mobius inherited the negative agenda. Mobius's goal is to enslave humanity using proxy groups, corporations, secret societies, and the money control system. Mobius is led by Kara Sandman. Her clone in this reality is the actress Cara Delevingne, Delvigne. And here is, I guess this is their Mobius symbol. Let me see, Monarch went there. There was no for MERG. Mobius, so this has to be theirs, right here. Massive Dynamic, fictionalized in the Fringe TV show. Similar to Monarch and Mobius, but smaller and based in UK. Parkland shooter Nicholas Cruz was being shot up with massive doses of cortexiphan by Massive Dynamic just to see what would happen. Yeah, okay. He was triggered and shapeshifted into a super soldier with a lion face with weapons which popped out of the skin, or popped out of skin. The MIB erased eyewitness memories and wiped the local cameras of the event. Due to ongoing operations, cannot mention much more about them. Wow. Here's Massive Dynamics deal. This is crazy how banana pants. Shaw House. Shaw House is based in central London with many entrances located near the Tower Bridge. They own many normal-looking homes in the area, but they are all connected to an underground dome, deep underground military base, which resides in a pocket reality outside of our reality. They are not a company or corporation, but a family-based club for prominent members only. They work close with Monarch and Mobius. The organization is led by Heather Shaw, and her clone is the actress Vanessa Kirby. Heather Shaw is also the Sumerian goddess of the underworld, Ereshkigal, or Reshkigal. Shaw House has infiltrated and sabotaged the MCC by kidnapping people, making them slaves and prostitutes, and conducting black magic rituals. The people involved have astral parasites attached to them, and they are molesting the whole world because of it. So we're going to leave that there. Don't go hang, we meet again. Love you, mean it.